and then you can see the needle right there on the inside. Since I've not done the arm before, I'm gonna just wing it, but basically what you're gonna do, I'm gonna stick it, I'm gonna hold it. This here will actually go in when I press it. This will actually rescind into the cartridge. Hello, this is Lifestyle for Living. I want to do something a little different this week. I'm actually going to show you me doing an injection. Now, I used to do these a lot when I took Mounjaro for 3 months, but I haven't done one yet with the Wegovy. Well, if you saw my previous video earlier this week, you know that I've been on Wegovy now for 3 months, but technically a little longer than 3 months because I actually came off of Wegovy completely for 3 weeks because I got really sick after doing my third 0.5 Wegovy injection. And the doctor said it was some type of food-borne illness, but I will tell you, if you didn't see that video, I'll post it here, but I was really out of it for about 7 days where I was vomiting, diarrhea, couldn't keep anything down in my stomach. So with that being said, after recovering from that, I decided not to take Wegovy for 3 weeks. And I also told the primary physician that I used through telehealth that I did not want to go back on the 0.5 immediately. I really wanted to do the 0.25 and graduate back up, even though everybody was like, oh, it wasn't Wegovy related, you should still keep on the dosage that you're on. But trust me, I just did not want to do that. So this actually is my 14th week, but not counting those 3 weeks that I took off. And today I'm going to do a shot in the arm. Anybody who's been following me know I have consistently been switching up right, left, thighs. I've been doing the thighs the whole time. And for some reason with this Wegovy, I am not readily losing the weight like I did on the Mounjaro. So it was brought to my attention that maybe I needed to switch the location of injection. Now, I've seen some people say they did it in the arm and it didn't do well for them. They didn't like it. And I've seen some people say, oh, they got better results from doing it in the arm. So today, I'm gonna do the arm. I'm gonna try it. I figured, what the heck? All you gotta do, they say you can have somebody do it for you, but I really think based on how the injection goes, and me using my right hand, I should be able to do it. So I'm going to show you that, show you actually a Wegovy injection. But for also a quick update, I did a 0.5 shot last week, and I also got in factor meals for the week, and I lost over 3 pounds. And I don't know if it was just the factor meals, and I really think that contributed a lot to it because it made me stay within my portion sizes and calories. And also I've been monitoring my glucose with my continuous glucose monitor. And if you saw my previous videos, I talk a lot about what is your blood sugar levels because that can impact your weight loss. And I really think by me being a pre-diabetic and insulin resistant, that really impacted my weight loss that I've seen over these past 3 months while being on the Wegovy. Now, with Mounjaro, that's a tirzepatide. With Wegovy, it's a semaglutide. And I have seen people say that they lose more weight on the tirzepatide than on the semaglutide. If you saw my 3-month update, you know I did not lose a lot of weight at all these first 3 months on Wegovy. So now I'm going to shake it up a little bit and do the injection in the arm. I am happy so far with my non-scale victories. I think that's something we really have to focus on. So even while I haven't been really seeing the scale move, I have seen my inches come down. I've seen me be able to wear pants that I couldn't wear before. So I'm happy with that. The big thing for me is when I get my blood work done, will it show that I'm progressing towards reducing my A1C, because I have been holding at that 5.8 for over a year, and I really want to get to the point where I'm no longer considered to be pre-diabetic. And I'm also considering, after I finish this round of the 0.5, will I want to go up to the next level in dosage. I'm kind of still feeling my way with this, and again trying to learn the process. It is a lot different than when I took the Mounjaro. I will be 100% transparent with you. There is a big difference that I'm seeing as far as my body and the appetite suppressant. I don't have it as much on that 0.25. I really didn't have it. On the 0.5, I feel it a little more. So maybe as I get more in my system, I'll feel it. But I will tell you, for the 0.25, I feel like I could eat whatever I wanted to eat, and there was nothing controlling or suppressing my appetite. And again, with the factor meals this week, I was able to control my portion control and control my insulin spikes, my glucose spikes after I ate, based on the type of meals that I chose. So let's get ready to do this shot. I'm gonna take you through the process, and then I'll give you my update the following week. As usual, you wanna clean the area with some isopropyl alcohol. And I have some cotton balls here. And then you wanna just basically, since I'm gonna do the back of the arm, now I'm gonna do the arm that I don't have the glucose monitor on, and I'll switch it out as I go. So you want to clean that area real good. Now I do take my pen out and let it get room temperature before I do the injection. I do my injections on Sundays. I usually do them later in the evening, but today I decided to do it a little earlier. And that's just something that I like. I do it on Sunday. I do it usually in the evenings before I go to bed. So if it's any kind of tiredness or anything that's going to come on me, I'll be able to address it maybe hopefully through the night. We'll see how this goes with me doing it in the arm and see what I feel like. And that's another reason why I'm doing it a little earlier today, just in case. So again, like I said, I'm on the 0.5 Wegovy. And if you haven't seen the injection, this vial is totally different than the Mounjaro Zepbound vials. Their injection methodology is a little different. With the Mounjaro one, you just basically held a button down and you waited for 2 clicks. With this one, you're gonna press and wait for 2 clicks. And as you can see here, it's clear. And that's the main thing that you want to make sure that it's clear and that you can see this little, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bubble in there that you want to see that's going back and forth. So you're going to do that. And I'm just going to wipe my arm one more time with some alcohol. Another thing you want to make sure you do is let the alcohol dry, because it can sting going in. I just want to make sure that area is good and clean, because I have been walking around today. So I'm going to let that dry for a few seconds. Then once it dries, you're actually going to take this gray cap off. You're going to pull it off like so, and then you can see the needle right there on the inside. Since I've not done the arm before, I'm going to just wing it. But basically what you're going to do, I'm going to stick it, I'm going to hold it. This here will actually go in when I press it. This will actually rescind into the cartridge. The needle will actually inject the medication. So I think my arm is dry enough. Again, I'm going to hold it like so. And if I hold it right, you might be able to see where it turns yellow. But again, you see that? So you take it and you hold it. I actually feel it going in, and you see how that's turning yellow. Then I wait about 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I heard some people say you don't have to wait, but I just do. Okay, then you take that off. Then you clean it again, which is what I'm gonna do. I mean, I'm just making sure if any blood coming out from the actual injection. And there you have it. That's my actual week 14.5 milligram injection. I did it in the arm this time. We're going to see if I have any different side effects. Really, to tell you the truth, after the first month of doing the 0.25 and getting past the points of sometimes having the constipation, I really haven't had any side effects. I did have like that sulfur burp, you know, where you felt like you were burping. I'll post another video here called weeks 1 through 3 where I talked about the different side effects and the things you can do for the side effects. But the only thing I've had so far, as far as side effects, is I did have some constipation. I had the sulfur burps just for a little while. I never really got anything outside of that. I also had thirst for the first 3 to 4 weeks, or somewhere around in there. I had like that heavy dry mouth, like I felt like I was thirsty all the time. But really, after I got sick and being off of it for 3 weeks, I hadn't had no other side effects. I mean, I do drink sometimes at night, magnesium, just because I probably need it. And Other than that, there's really nothing else that I've been doing, and like I said, no big side effects. So again, I want to do something a little different for you, showing you my week 14 injection, 0.5, giving you a brief update of what happened with my first week of my factor box. And other than that, all is well. Again, if you haven't done so already, go ahead, like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching and following me, and I will keep you posted as I go. And until then, remember, life is too short not to live, so remember to let go of those things that are making you stop. Talk to you later.